So today we're gonna talk about 20 Vietnamese names that are very common, also commonly mispronounced by foreigners. The first one we have is anh. So this is definitely the most common name that I have seen in Vietnam. I remember when I was in class, we usually have to wait for like 10 people until like the next letter comes up with this name. The way foreigners pronounce this one, they usually mispronounce it as anh. So the proper way is anh. You have to stretch your mouth to the side of it. Anh. Okay? The second one we have is Gloom. So this one, you have to relax your mouth a bit. You don't say guang, you say Gloom. Third one is Dũng. The problem with this one is people tend to say dung instead. In fact, you have to make a bubble face with this one, and you have to do a little bit of magic with your voice. So it is Dũng, Dũng. Okay, the next one we have is Đức, Đức. With this one, you also have a U, but you have to make the U sound instead of U. Stretch your mouth to the side. Đức. Yep, that's correct. And the next one we have is Zan. Gi in Vietnamese is Z sound for the north. So I'm from Hanoi, and so I'm going to say the name in the Hanoian accent, which is Zan. Next one we have is Hai. This one you might struggle because of the question tone, so it's not Hai, it is Hai. You go a bit up and then low and then a little bit up again, so it's Hai. The next one we have is huon. So you have to pronounce all the letters U, I, E, Uyen, huon. And remember the down tone, huon. Alright? The eighth we have is hui, hui. Okay? U, I. Make the E longer. Ui, hui. Next we have hang, hang. This one is not difficult to pronounce, but you often mix up the tone, so remember to go down, hang. Next one is very similar to the last name, but remember, they aren't. Okay, so we have hang. This one, first, the difference is with the mouth shape. Hang is with the NG, so you drop your mouth naturally. With ha, you stretch the mouth to the side of it, and it's like when you say hank in English, but no K, very soft K. Hank. There you go. Next one we have is Ling. Again, this one ends with the NH sound, right? So you have to stretch the mouth to the side. Ling. And next one we have is Long. ONG in Vietnamese make the bubble face. So it's not long, it's long. And then we have Minh, Minh. Same thing as Ling, this one also ends with NH. So stretch your mouth to the side and remember to keep the flat tone, Minh. Next one we have Nam. Again, this is a very easy name to pronounce. So the only thing you have to do is to keep it stable. I hear a lot of my students raise their voice or get excited when they see someone. Well, you can't do that in Vietnamese. In Vietnamese, we have tones for every word, so you have to keep it stable. Try to keep the level. An, nam. Right. Next is a difficult one. Nga. I hear a lot of my students and even my friends complaining about how to say this one correctly, because every single time they say this name in class, people laugh. or their kids just won't reply. So the way to say this one correctly is OC in Vietnamese sounds like OP, and you have to close your mouth at the end, so it's up. And then we have the NG sound. NG sound is often confused with the N sound. Your mistake is you try to pronounce this one while shaping the N. There's no N in this sound. Open your mouth first. Ng, ng, ng. Now, continue with OC, closing your mouth. Ng. See that? Ng. There you go. If you see clearly, you don't see my tongue moving to shape the N sound. Ng. There you go. Next one we have is Quỳnh. Quỳnh. So this one, QU, is pretty much the similar sound in English. And then we have the Y in Vietnamese is the same as the I. So we have Quỳnh, down tone. Next one we have is Quân. A with hat in Vietnamese is not A. It's not Quan, it's Quân. Okay? Quân. Next one we have is huon. This one usually mispronounced as huon because you shape the U and the O sound. When you see U with a hook, O with a hook, you have to relax your mouth. So it's not huon, it's huon. Huon. See that? Huon. And then next one we have is Chang. Chang. Well, a lot of people tend to raise their voice or don't keep this stable. Like I said, the flat tone in Vietnamese is very important because it's hard and flat. If you mix them up, it will become an uptone. So, Chang, Chang. By the way, TR for the northern accent it sounds like CH. So it's not Tram, it's Chang. And the last one we have is Nguyệt. So with this one, again, you see NG. With NG, try to open your mouth first. And you see a lot of letters here, right? You pronounce all of them. So it's U, I, E, with. The dot makes it super short. That means that you barely can hear the T. You still have to shape it though. So, with. Now, combine with the NG, open your mouth. That is a tip. Remember, when you say NG in Vietnamese, you have to open your mouth. Nguyệt. There you go. So, those are 20 common Vietnamese names that I have thought of. If I've missed something, comment below and maybe I can make another video to help you pronounce those names. If your name or if your friend's name is in this list, also comment below and let me know if you have said it correctly. Okay? Thank you. Bye.